Welcome to another Ikoria draft. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Shoot. I love the what is it called? The Crystalline Giant. The card is so good. And it's good in just about any deck. Easy Prey is like a not unreasonable removal spell. The fact that you can cycle it is great. Reptilian Reflection is. I have pants on. I have, well, they're leggings, but like, also I'm so cold, to be Fenris. It's so cold. Anyway. Um, But yeah, I'm gonna take that. There's also Essence Scatter, which I'm a fan of. Boot Nipper, I like as a 2-drop in my black decks. I was impressed by yeah, it is. It was warmer over the week, but as soon as I didn't have homework anymore, it was just like, nah. Okay, so we have some interesting choices. Ivy Elemental is great as like a creature because you can play it on turn 2, you can play it on turn 50. Lord Dracus is cool. I haven't played with it yet. I kind of want to. It would have been really good in our last deck. There's also Essence Symbiote, which is a great 2-drop, and Farfinder, which is just one of my favorite cards. Starling Development and Football Crater are notable because they cycle. The nice thing is we started out with a colorless card. So we could take, for example, another colorless card, or we could take an Ivy Elemental, or we could take this Lord Dracus, which is the card is honestly trash. I disagree. I think I'm gonna take the Ivy Elemental because we didn't play Mutate last time, and I want to play Mutate this time, and obviously, like we get another Lord Dracus and like a Drandus Stinger. I like Deadweight a lot. I think we're gonna try this Lord Dracus. Yes, it's 3 mana to put a land in your hand, which is like the going rate. It's not a Crystalline Giant, but it is a 3. First of all, it's a 3-drop. It's a 3-drop, which you can mutate onto, which I'm a big fan of. Here we have the Ikoria Triome, which did a lot of work in our last deck. There's Frostveil Ambush, Reconnaissance Mission. I'm going to take the Reconnaissance Mission, actually. Because if we're playing like this kind of deck, I want to be able to draw cards. We're going to draw some cards. Yeah, I think that it does. Here, so we have a Frostveil Ambush, again, Deadweight, which is reasonable. I'm going to take this Poliwag Symbiote because it's great with Mutate cards. And now we're playing the Mutate deck. If it went on the field, I think it would be like too good. So here, we've just been passing so many Frostveil Ambushes and I kind of don't like it. But at the same time, like, hopefully it means we wheel Frostveil Ambushes. I'm going to take the Frostlinks, and we're pretty solidly in blue now. So, like, Frostlinks is just great. And pick one, pack. Wait, we did pick one, pack one, an artifact. Heck yes, Platy. Also, thank you so much for joining us. Also, I found a plot outline of a book that I, let's see. Apparently, I wanted to buy the movie Dance Flick on DVD. And anyway, we'll look at that later. Here, I think I want the Swiftwater Cliffs over the Evolving Wilds. I'm not a huge fan of many of these cards. And being able to cast the Lord Dracus is pretty good. Here, I'm going to take the Frostveil Ambush finally. Ram Through is also pretty reasonable. It might be more reasonable, but I think I like the cycling better. Oh, also, I used to write so much as a child, like, just compulsively. Uh, oh, this is from my Rotary Club meeting. Ooh, we wield the capture sphere. I'm down. Like, Honey Mammoth is a solid 6/6. um, but capture sphere is just a great removal spell. Da, 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 da. Communication styles. Here, I'm going to take this Aegis turtle and put it in my sideboard in case we don't draw enough. I'm going to take a Whisper Squad in case we start playing black. Yeah, goddess, yeah, Glimmer Bells would be dope. I love Glimmer Bells. Here, I'm actually going to take the Triome over the Brushwagg because I'm still not sure what colors we're playing. Also, Cycling Lands are great. Here, I'm going to put this Heightened Reflexes in my grave sideboard. Okay. Oh, this was from way back in the day. All right. Well, Honey Mammoth and Excavation Mole. So, like, we could be playing green here. Speaking of, there's this Trumpeting Gnar right here that I would really enjoy. There's also a Blood Curdle, which is not bad. Frostlynx, which I love having multiples of that. But yeah, I'm down to take some Trumpeting Gnars and start moving into Simic. Here, let's see. Grim Dancer is good. Migration Path is not unreasonable. I think Fertilid might be the pick. Otherwise, I could hedge and take the Grim Dancer, which is like the best card in the pack. Yeah, we're gonna hedge a little bit here. So there's a lot of good white in this pack. So there's a Swallow, a Pacifism. There's also a Frostlynx. There's some red cards here that I don't mind, and Evolving Wilds. I'm going to take the Pacifism because it's the best card in the pack. We might splash it. I doubt it. But, so, this Grim Dancer might not happen, this Pacifism might not happen, and either of those things... Gosh. Nice Girls Don't Bite is a book that I wanted to read. Let's see. Mythos of Brokos is kind of sweet. There's also Space Godzilla. I think I just want this Essence Scatter, though. There's a Thornwood Falls and a Frostvale Ambush. Yeah, I'm pretty happy taking the Essence Scatter here. Here, there's a Hornbash Mentor, which is pretty dope. The Ruin? No, I like when we start with a pretty blue, like a blue deck, I'm not taking a card that's like triple off color. Here, I could take like Rumbling Rock Slide, I suppose. I think I'm more likely to splash that than like a Deadweight, so I'm pretty happy to take it. Yeah, okay. These cards did not make it. Okay. Yeah. So, like, the thing about taking the Pacifism or the Grim Dancer is I could have seen, like, getting a couple of Blood Curdles in order to, like, start playing black, or, like, getting a couple of Pacifisms passed to us and being super happy about it. Here, Dreamtail Heron is just the easiest. A Mardu Ultimatum, however, does not fit in with, like, our mono blue start at all. Rumbling Rock Slide is pretty reasonable in terms of fixing. Here, I'm going to take the Bristling Boar just to have a creature. I'm hoping not to play it. Once you get past like 3 mana, I don't like playing creatures that aren't mutate creatures. We wield the Frostlynx, which I'm very happy about. I love Frostlynx very much. Let's see. Last 5, 6. No, it's not the 6th, 9th. So, but like, I don't even know what color combination the ultimatum is, but like white, white, red, 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 black, black is not something that we're really well set up for right now. Here, you gotta take the hampering snare since you can cycle it. Probably not playing it here. I'm gonna take the Moscow Ikoria. It's another 3-drop that you can mutate onto. Here, I'm going to take the Thornwood Falls super easily. I love some fixing. No, we did not take the ultimatum. Like, the ultimatum is something I'll take, basically, pick one, pack one, or if it's in our colors. Yeah, Vigilance is great on mutated creatures, which is, here I'm just going to take another Thornwood Falls, which is incidentally why Farfinder is good. Because if you mutate on it, suddenly you have... They're so easy to splash, though. Not Mardu ultimatum in this deck. This is the conversation we were just having, Platy. Okay, so, for example, if I was going to splash something, it would either be the Zenith Flare, no, I'm just kidding, or Emergent Ultimatum. I don't really want to play Emergent Ultimatum. Like, I just don't. And also, splashing it sounds like so much more work than I want to do. So like, okay, Platy, don't even. Here, I'm just... It has ultimatum in its name. Rugged Highlands is something I could also see taking, but I'm going to take the Essence Scatter here. Lead the Stampede is also a card that I really like in the Mutate decks, or the decks that just have a lot of creatures in it. Here, I'm going to take the Primal Empathy. Primal Empathy is sweet in decks like this, especially if we just like load up a bunch of counters onto a Moscow Ikoria. Monstrous Step is... I haven't played it before. There's not a lot of instant speed removal. And so I'm just going to take the Primal Empathy. Here, I'm going to take the Glimmer Bell because we really need Glimmer Bells. There's also another Essence Scatter, and there's the Triumph. So, like, so we could have done it, but yeah. Oh gosh, we got another Voracious Great Shark. Passing Dreamtail Heron, but that's okay. I love Great Shark so much. But Dreamtail Heron is also good because it's a mutate creature. But we're just gonna take that kid. Here we have a couple of options. We have Ram Through, which is a removal spell. We have Farfinder, which does find our mana, but we do have like a relatively high amount of fixing. So I think I'm gonna take Ram Through here. And be pretty happy with it. And the reason I'm not taking Farfinder is because I have so many 3-drops already. Here, there's a Capture Sphere. I think I want that more than I want another Almighty Brushwagg, because I have, again, so many 3-drops that are better with the mutate creatures that I have already. Yeah, I'm so excited about this shark. I love these guys so much. Okay, so Frostveil Ambush, probably not making the cut now. We have 2 Essence Scatters in this deck. Dope. Excavation Mole is probably worse than... Ooh, okay. I'm definitely taking another Glimmer Bell here. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna cut one of these guys and one of these. Maybe Bristling Boar. Just having extra Glimmer Bells for our reconnaissance mission is just so good. Here, I'm gonna take another Brushwagg. We might not end up playing this Lord Rakkus. We only have like a couple of things that we can get back with it right now. We might play it as a cheap way to mutate, to trigger our mutate stuff. So like putting it on Trumpeting Gnar, putting it on Dreamtail Heron, all of that would be super sweet. Like, yeah, we don't have a lot of mutate creatures. Okay, we wield the Emergent Ultimatum. Just kidding. I'm gonna take the Rugged Highlands. Yeah, this deck, is a little short on mutate creatures. So like this Lord Dracus is like, I'm less interested in it. We do have Rumbling Rockslide, and we do have a lot of mana to fix for it. So I'm gonna take this card. So I could see doing that, but like, oh gosh, honestly, the way that we're probably gonna win is just like sticking this Crystalline Giant and killing our opponent with like a big Ivy Elemental or something. Just like playing Almighty Brushwagg and Essence Scattering every single one of their plays. Yeah, our mana is dope. Wingfold Terran is actually super cool in this deck. I don't want to give myself some options here. Wow, I got another one. Okay. Wow, 60. So we have some options. So many Almighty Brushwaggs. Okay, stop it. This way. Okay, so we have Capture Sphere, Glimmerbell. I don't think we play the Baby Godzilla, and I think that lets us cut the Lord Dracus, actually, because I want to play these guys. I love these. Brushwagg is a bit worse without Mutate. You're right, but we have this Primal Empathy, Zach. Like, just think about it. I really like the idea of playing a Brushwagg and then Essence Scattering whatever the hell they play afterwards, honestly, which is why I like. So there are two situations where I like Brushwagg. One is Mutate, and the other one is when you have just a lot of tap out you can do. And I think Brushwagg is going to get in for a lot of mana. We have 2 Mutate creatures, which isn't a lot. So yeah, I think I'm going to cut those. Deck name Brushwagg Tempo. Yes, and I'm pretty okay splashing the Rumbling Rockslide, although we could just cut the Rockslide, our mana gets infinitely better, and play like Frostveil Ambush, which I think might be better because we have 2 Capture Spheres and a Ram Through and all of these Essence Scatters. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, and we're gonna change our mana base here. Yeah, this is definitely the Brushwagg Tempo deck. Okay, wait, hold up. Everybody stop everything. What if we play Monstrous Step? That seems pretty great with Brushwagg. Okay, what if we play that over the Frostveil Ambush? Can y'all? Platty. Okay. Yeah, at worst it cycles. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna play it. We're gonna try it. We have Glimmerbells too, so it might just be a like 8 damage for 5 mana kind of thing. So all we have to do is this one easy trick. Did I just spell crystal wrong? Oh, there's 2 L's. I've got it. Alright, let's go back. Yeah, I haven't played with it at all, and I've done so many drafts, but which is why part of the reason I want to play it. No, I don't like the art. Like I think it's good art as art. I don't want it on my Magic the Gathering card, especially given a choice. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so this is cool. Man, Morgan was so, like, baby Morgan So creative. I'm gonna keep this. We have a turn 3 Crystalline Giant. We can cycle this Triome, probably. Or we could, like, play it. Because we have Honey Mammoth and Capture Sphere. We'll see. If we draw, like, we're going to play the Thornwood Falls first. And then if we draw more lands, then we can just cycle this Triome later. The one thing about that is we obviously, like, don't have... Thank you, Potty. I super appreciate it. We obviously don't have a lot of opportunities to cycle this, which makes me want to play it, because, like, we get to 3, we play this. We get to 4, we capture Sphere something. We get to 6, we play Honey Mammoth. So it's kind of depending. It kind of depends. We're going to keep 7. Our opponents took a mulligan. Oh, they have the nice sleeves. They know what's up. The greatest boy. Okay. So opponent just mulligan to 6. Okay, well, new plan. Drawing an Essence Scatter next turn? Might just... Alright, Monstrous Step. So I think this means we want to actually play the Triome. But we're just going to play the Crystalline Giant. That's 1 damage on the Brushwagg counter, by the way. I think we actually just cycle this Triome this turn. Because our opponent has what suspiciously looks like a counter spell. That's 2 damage for the Brushwagg, by the way. Okay. Okay. We're just gonna capture through that. We can't have it blocking our Brushwagg. That's 3 damage for the Brushwagg. I'm just gonna pump it. We're gonna see how far we can get with this Brushwagg. Okay, so they mutual destructioned it, which is fine. Like, using... Our opponent using their removal spells on our Brushwagg is so okay with me. Okay, I'm just gonna play Honey Mammoth here. I gave that Death Touch, that's fine. And the reason that I'm okay playing Honey Mammoth is I'm probably just Dreamtail Heroing it next turn. Okay, let's give this a shot. Okay, super excited about that. That's fine. Oh no! But we're also at 25 and have them on a 3-turn clock, so, like, I'm okay with this. This is okay. Yeah, Scatter was a dope draw. Like, yeah, screw that. Nuh-uh. Okay, opponent's GGing, which makes me... Okay, opponent conceded. Oh yeah, step was lethal. So, okay. I want to point out how that game played out exactly how I love my games to play out in Limited, where I use as few resources as possible while also applying pressure to my opponent, which is where where the Brushwagg comes in, and your apology is accepted, buddy. We're going first. I'm gonna keep this. Alright, opponent mulligans. Enjoy heating up your lunch, Platy. Appreciate you. Okay. I think I'm gonna play this, but I'm not actually going to Ivy Elemental. The reason being because we don't have a lot of mutate creatures, so mutating, like playing Ivy Elemental for one isn't actually very good in this deck. Well, we're just gonna keep holding up Essence Scatter, I guess. And then we're gonna draw lands, and then we're gonna draw a Voracious Great Shark, and so like Essence Scatter. Okay, that's getting Essence Scattered. Okay, this is perfect. This is perfect, easy game. Brushwagg is way better than an Ivy Elemental for S as well, for so many reasons. Yeah, that resolves. I'm okay with this. Like, obviously it blocks the Brushwagg. Ooh. Hello. Okay, no, I'm just slamming that. Primal Empathy is so good with Brushwagg. And the reason I played the Primal Empathy is because if we start being able to draw cards, then great. If we start being able to put counters on our Brushwagg, also fine. Bristling Boar. Okay, so we get to put some counters on our Brushwagg. Cool. I mean, it's not ideal. We're going to take some damage from this Bristling Boar. We're going to be able to Essence Scatter whatever they cast this turn. So I'm pretty happy with that. And then next turn we put a counter on the Brushwagg and we can ram through it. That's not resolving in a million years. This is fine. We just need to start drawing lands. Okay, hey, there's a land. No attacks again. We're gonna pass the turn. I think we ran through the Bristling Boar. That's fine. Ooh, then we get to start drawing cards. I think I actually ran through the Farfinder so we can put one more counter on the Brushwagg. And then we can capture Sphere the Bristling Boar if we really want to. So I think I just pass. This is fine. And our opponent has one card in hand. Capture Sphere. Okay. I'll capture Sphere you too. And then now we get to start drawing 2 cards a turn. So we're gonna take 4. It's like not ideal. They're gonna gain 1. We're going to draw a card. Do another capture Sphere. Alright, well, here I guess I Trumpeting Gnar. Actually, I'm gonna play the Ivy Elemental for 4. Because then I can Trumpeting Gnar into that, and then make it real big. So, yeah, we're totally fine with this. Opponent might be cracking Fertilid here, which is fine. You don't want to target me? What about my lands? Rude. let's see. What do we got? I mean, this isn't like a great situation. Huh. Okay, so here I think I'm gonna Trumpeting Gnar so that I can put another creature on the board, make my Ivy Elemental just a big. Like, we just need to draw another land so that we can Honey Mammoth. That's all I want. Playing Wingfold Terran with Hexproof actually seems very good on this board too. Because, like, it prevents future Frost Lynxes from dealing damage, stuff like that. Alright, well, blocking your Frost Lynx. Blocking your Heat Bonder. Like, I don't know what you're doing. Block. It's fine. Ominous Seas. Great. Fortunately, we have a couple of removal spells. Ooh. Okay, well that's not awful, I guess. Actually, we're going to we're gonna mutate this onto our Trumpeting Gnar. If we draw an untapped land, then we'll play that, I think. Over. We can almost kill them with Monstrous Step next turn. Okay, I think I'm gonna just play the Try untapped. So we can do maybe multiple things eventually. Yeah, drawing two cards a turn seems really good. I don't, you know, go figure. Let's see. Yeah, I think just play Honey Mammoth. I like this value too much. They might have like an Essence Scatter, which is fine. Good job. You Essence Scattered. I could have played like Frostlings and Crystalline Flame, I suppose. But we're just gonna kill them next turn. Yeah. Now we are definitely just killing them next turn. Submit 0. The green black reanimator deck does look sweet. And we have had like variations of it that didn't go nearly as hard, but I do like it. Oh, a Vindictive Vampire. Sure haven't seen one of those in a while. Let's go. Also, that Almighty Brushwagg was so big. Sneep. The combo. This monster stuff might be getting cycled all. I'm gonna be honest. Ooh, Serrated Scorpion. Guess what? I got blocks. Like I 100% block the Serrated Scorpion. baby. My gem is in here. I don't know if you can tell. I'm just gonna like start curving out. This also blocks the serrated scorpion and attacks through it and stuff like that. So we're just gonna do that. Also, if I draw reconnaissance mission, I would just be really excited. So I mean, that's not a reconnaissance mission, but this is fine. Like drawing lands isn't awful, I suppose. And now I'm more inclined to hold on to the monstrous step because we can just like give this glimmer ball +7/+7 and deal 7 damage. Against a black deck, I think that's a little bit less exciting. Not exciting. Reasonable. Like I'm never casting it into 4 mana, for example. But if it works, like we're just super happy. Okay, our opponent might be on the Reanimator deck, speaking of. But like, yeah, this is a fairly simple process that we're going through right now. Zagoth Mamba resolves. I'm probably ram throwing that because I don't want it to kill my Frostlinks, mostly. And like we don't have a lot of huge creatures right now. So okay, so I'm gonna gonna play this island. It's gonna be kind of awkward if we can't play this Terra in a curve, but I want to be able to cycle this Triome. Okay, so they use their Void Beckoner to kill my Frostlinks with their Serrated Scorpion. That's fine. Okay. Like, I didn't super need the Frostlinks and getting the Serrated Scorpion off the board so they can't mutate anything onto it. It seems really good to me. Here, I'm going to cycle the Triome in hopes of drawing an Essence Scatter. Or a land. Either way. Okay, I'll take it. I think I'm going to play Crystalline Giant while opponent is tapped out, rather than playing the Reconnaissance mission in case it gets hexproof. It got lifelink, that's fine. But like having more creatures on the board seems really good with Reconnaissance mission. I don't know if you guys could hear Gemma eating, but it was the cutest freaking thing. Bushmeat Poacher is one of my favorite cards in this format. Okay. Yeah, see, we're able to avoid... Okay, Thornwood Falls. I'm going to play that tapped. I'm going to give Crystalline Giant monsters this other target creature. Oh, and it got a +1/+1 counter too. I'm just gaining 11 life. That's fine. I'm killing the Chittering Harvester because I don't want to sacrifice either of my creatures, and I don't want them to gain life off of the Bushmeat Poacher. And I like gaining 11 life, you know? It seems reasonable to me. Like, I probably play... I'm not sure if I play Wingfold with Hexproof, probably. But it kind of depends on whether Crystalline Giant gains, like, flying or something. I still want to start drawing cards with this Reconnaissance mission. And, like, playing a Wingfold Terran with flying seems like a good way to get a removal spell out of their hand. And if they have a removal spell, they probably want to kill the Crystalline Giant anyway. So, I think playing this with flying is fine. In conclusion... Migration Path. Okay, opponent is thinning their deck rather than drawing cards, which seems wrong to me. Like, if they drew a creature that they could play and then sacrifice to Bushmeat Poacher, That seems very good. But I don't know. They might want to be able to like play a card and then mutate as well, which would make sense. Next turn. In which case I would expect them to not play anything this turn. Or they just are using their timeouts, which is also fine. Okay. So far my experience with Monstrous Stomp has been great. Okay, Call of the Death Dweller. Interesting. So they're gonna give one of these a Death Touch and one of these a Menace. That's fine. No blocks. Alright. I'm gonna play Wingfold with flying. Especially because they have the two creature, like the Death Touch creature on the ground. Let's see if we get flying. Hexproof. Not bad. I'll take it. I'm gonna play this land out because I'm gonna draw some cards with Reconnaissance Mission next turn for sure. So I want to be able to use it. I'm super not scared of these creatures, like at all. Not with the board that I have. I mean, I'm probably like talking a lot of shit, but. So they played Migration Path last turn. They're cycling their crystal this turn. They're cycling a card, rather. So I wonder if they just didn't have anything that they wanted to do with the Migration Path, which makes me think we should... Ooh, Eerie Ultimatum. I lied. Good job, opponent. I'm so proud of you. Okay, Void Beckoner is a little bit scary. This board would be a lot more intimidating if we weren't at 28 life. I'm gonna be honest. No blocks. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm probably talking a lot of shit, but no blocks. Okay. We're gonna play Reconnaissance Mission. Okay, give it flying. Trample. Alright, that's not flying. We're gonna draw 2 cards. Okay, Trumpeting Gnarl was a good draw. Almighty Brushwagg was also a good draw. Do I just cast Trumpeting Gnar? I think I don't. I think I just pass the turn. So they could sacrifice one of their creatures with Bushmeat Poacher. That's fine. So I get to draw a card. Like, I think I want to put Trumpeting Gnar on Glimmerbell. Which is why I didn't play it. And this Brushwagg is probably going under some sort of bus this round. Okay, yeah. Mostly because I want to try to get to a point where this has flying. So that we can start attacking with that. Okay, that's not terrible. So we're gonna put a Trumpeting Gnar on this Glimmerbell. Over. Make a beast. Okay. Alright, well that's actually really good. We're gonna attack with it because it gains us life. and just got Menace, so. Okay, they're gonna gain 8. You've got it. They can't block with the Zagoth Mamba. Back for more! Rude! Rude! Oh, that's so bad for us. Oh no. That's so bad. Oh, they can't. Oh, yeah. Okay, so they're gonna fight the Wingfolds. They're gonna double block the Crystalline Giant. That's rude. We get to kill their Zagoth Mamba and gain some life, though. Oh no. Oh no! Oh god. This went so wrong so fast. Alright, we're at 18. Here's my other Glimmer Bell. Oh goodness, and this has Menace now, just for the record. Okay, yeah, we're dead. Okay. Bonus deck was dope. And I was right that I was talking way too much shit about it. Alright, let's try again. I mean, I gotta respect the Eerie Ultimatum, though. Remember the last time we drew an Eerie Ultimatum and it just didn't work? That was so sad. Yeah, I was too. Alright, well, we're gonna keep this because it's got a Brushwagg in hand. Ooh, opponent played a turn 1 tap lands. Don't mind if I Brushwagg. Ooh, okay, we get the ultimate start here. Brushwagg into Essence Scatter. Although, since our opponent's a white deck, there's a chance that they just, like, play out a good 2-drop. That's, like, a reasonable 2-drop, yeah. But, at least they won't. Because they're a blue deck, they have some good 3-drops as well. So, at least they won't get to resolve one of those. Like, Thieving Otter or something. Bulbakeet. Yeah, that's not happening. This Brushwagg is like, I'm a big trampling boy. Alright, now we're gonna tempo our opponent out. We would love to draw lands, just like 3 of them in a row. I think would be fine, actually. Farfinder, you got it. So, opponent... another tap land. Excellent. I think I just play another Frost Lynx here. Tap your Farfinder. We're just gonna try and get in as much damage as possible. Up on mind, it's fine. I mean, it's like, not great. I don't like it. Okay, well. I'm gonna attack with everybody. If our opponent wants to put the Glimmer Bell in front of the Almighty Brushwagg, I will pump it. I think I just pump it anyway. Okay. They did not have a removal spell in response. Deal. They could play a big creature. They gave it hexproof because they know what's up. Monstrous Step is pretty dope. Once I have another land, that'll be great. Jubilant Skybonder. Please tap. I was about to say, please tap my Glimmer Bell. Okay, so here, I think I just like spend my turn capture sphering their biggest creature. Attacks. Sleeper dart, yeah. It's fine. Resolves. We have so many cards that we can just get them with. Archipelagor, huh? That resolves, I guess. Oh, OP is gonna regret this so much. You're just dead now, friendo. Capture sphere that. Monster step this. 0. We're X and 1 right now, Platy. We lost to basically Green-Black Reanimator, but we did just beat an opponent who got stop stealing games. That's what that's kind of what this deck does, though. Okay, we're 3-1. Yes, stop just stealing games. That's true. Like, nobody expects it. I think it's because, like, in theory, it's not super great, but in this deck, I think it's pretty well set up. Ooh, keep. Look at this hand. That last minute green spell is working out wonderfully. Opponent is playing Dmitry the Spell Chaser. I hear you. Unfortunately, if they're playing like a red deck, we don't have a way to deal with their Granite Stinger for a while. But we're gonna keep. And we're gonna... Okay, so they're playing like a blue deck. Deal. Brushwagg plus step. I mean, like, the step might end up getting cycled if we didn't draw another land. We drew another land, so it doesn't matter. Nah. No otters. Ooh, Crystalline Giant. Okay, I was gonna like hold up another Essence Scatter, but getting counters on this Crystalline Giant seems great. Oh, and it gets Hexproof right away! Ding! We did it. We did it! Ferocious Tigrilla, sure. It's like a little unfortunate. What does this have? Lifelink now? Alright. Deal. I think I'm gonna just hold up Essence Scatter. Because I bet they have, like... okay. I was about to say I bet they have, like, a mutate creature, but that also is something I would love to Essence Scatter. Their opponent's not attacking with their Tigrilla, which makes sense. And here, because our opponent is tapped out, I'm just going to ram through their Ferocious Tigrilla, get that out of the way, and start attacking with my creatures again. What is this? Hexproof, Lifelink, and Vigilance! Alright. Id. We have the same number of spells in hand. I think ours are doing a little bit better, though. What does that get? Menace. Deal. I wonder what they have. Nothing. Alrighty. I was expecting them to like flash in Lutri and block, or alright, Wingfold Terran, that's fine. And they're giving it hexproof, also fine. Capture sphere. Alright, well, doesn't do anything. Alright, now it has flying. Deal. I think we hold up Capture Sphere so that if they play a flyer, we can Capture Sphere it and then Monster Step our Glimmer Bell and kill them. Okay, that's rude. Resolves. They still can't block though. Like, the Phoenix just can't block. Okay, so now we're just gonna cast some guys and go wide. Because our opponent can't block all of our creatures. Yeah, this is absurd. Like, hexproof first, awesome. Dope AF. They might have like a fight spell, which is fine. Those. Okay, well, that's like way worse for us. Okay. Well, Frostlings doesn't do anything. We're just gonna attack with our Crystal and Giant again. Yay, +1/+1 counter. Yeah, I'm like, they didn't Lutri the Mythos. They would have just killed our Glimmer Bell as well, but I feel like that probably was important. Anyway, we did it. Yeah, this Crystalline Giant is pretty good. I don't know what to say. What is this card? I didn't know the card existed. Alright, 4-1, let's go. And here was me buying myself gems for my graduation. Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, they did have a hexproof creature. Ours just happened to have Flying, Lifelink, Trample, Death Touch, Menace. Okay, we're playing against my old enemy, Caffeine. We're gonna keep this. This hand's great. We just do nothing until we cast a Wingfold Terran. And if we draw a... fair if everybody has one, it's fair. Yeah, absolutely. That's how it works. And if we draw a Brushwagg, we can play Brushwagg on turn 3 and hold up Essence Scatter. So that's pretty good. Ooh, Glimmer Bell. Okay, so because our opponent's playing green, I think I'm just going to cast the Glimmer Bell first because I don't really care about any of their 2-drops. And I prefer, like, to Essence Scatter a Mutate creature, for example. Or they just didn't have it, and we had the Brushwagg on turn 3 anyway. We did it. This deck is so good. I'd love to start drawing lands now. That'd be pretty dope. Please and thank you. Lead the Stampede. Okay, so that's not... So opponent has 6 cards in hand, so if they get any more than 1 creature off the Lead the Stampede, they have to discard. Alright, well... Let's see. So, like, I'm super okay with them playing Lead the Stampede. Okay, what did they discard? Titannothrax and Dark Bargain. You got it. I think I just pass. I'm gonna hold up this Essence Scatter till the end of time. Like, I probably counter this Mole. They play the Mole. I don't counter the Brushwagg. Because we can ram through the Brushwagg, that's the thing. Our Brushwagg counter is up to 1 for this. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, well, in that case, I think I just attack with Glimmerbell and play another Brushwagg. This is starting to get super awkward because if our opponent has like back for more and they get back their Titanothrax, then I'm super unhappy. I need to draw a Capture Sphere so I can deal with it. Also, their Brushwagg can't be pumped. They can pump their Brushwagg now. And they can put stuff on it. Rude. Like, if they attack with their Migratory Great Horn, though, I'm super okay with it because then we get to attack with their Brushwaggs. Alright, we drew a land. Dope. Like, I bet they're gonna play a back for more this turn. What do you guys think? Or, like, at the end of the turn. Like, we're winning this race right now, so. I just wish we had something to do. My dogs are going ham. Blitz Leech. Okay, like that's less exciting. So I think I just I think I just pump this Brushwagg because if we're going on the assumption that they have back for more and they're gonna get their 11/11 back, then oh, they didn't do anything. We need to draw some plans. I would like that very much. Like being able to Trumpeting Gnar next turn would be great. Are they gonna mutate again? Even being able to Brushwagg and Capture Sphere. This Brushwagg has done a fair amount of damage though. Sun 3, 7 damage this game. Good job, Brushwagg. Okay. I would like to draw a land so I can Trumpeting Gnar. Oh my god. Play that. Suppose. Yeah. Kinda. She got OP. Our current plan is like block, block, pump the Brushwagg. Okay. Well. Or we could like ram through here. Then we just lose all of our creatures, and that's like less fun. Do they have another Blitzleech? That would be really unfortunate for me. Oh, they have a Brushwagg on there! God damn it. Okay, that's bad. Okay, well, okay, they killed us. Their ram through is better than ours. Okay, so that should have been capture sphered, probably. Knowing. Alright, bye Platy, thanks for joining me. Yeah, that was unfortunate, but we did get 500 gold, so it's like another draft. Ooh. 60 card decks typically have 23 to 27 lands. Thanks. What do I subscribe and save to? Any guesses? Okay, yeah. Let's skip. Keep. Kahira the Orphan Guard. Alright, well, we're definitely going to cycle this Monster Step this game, I think. Even though it's good with Brushwagg. Unless we draw an Essence Scatter, in which case we will Essence Scatter. I can't believe you can't play Brushwagg in your Kahira deck. I mean, it just seems like you should be able to. Like, it looks like a cat. I think they should have just, Oh. Hell yes. We did it. So now we, like, definitely counter this Kahira. Oh, okay. It looks like a cat! The nice thing about playing Essence Scatter after playing a Brushwagg is it just looks like you don't have a 2-drop. So, like, your opponent doesn't get suspicious. Sure. You got it. Not even waiting for me to attack with the Brushwagg, I see. You got it. Okay, now we have another land, so I think we definitely Monstrous Step one of our Brushwaggs. Just getting for a shit ton of damage. No thanks. Play your Kahira. Fools. Honestly, it's just really rude of you not to play a creature. Okay. Like, I'm super happy just pumping one of these. Like, it's not great, but because we're taking Essence Scatter down. But we'll just pass. Alright, this is fine. We're winning this race. It occurs to me that they might have a counterspell as well. Which would make sense. Okay, they are running good old Bant. But as long as we have these guys down and keep drawing lands, I'm super happy. So they could have like a ram through here. If they use a ram through on one of my Brushwaggs, I'm, I guess, okay with it. Sudden Spinnerets. Okay. So they put a 1/1 count. They put a. They used a card to put a reach counter on their flying creature. Deal. Unfortunately, we do not get to Essence Scatter like their Kahira if they play it, but we do get to run out Crystalline Giant, I think. Or we can just run out Hunting Mammoth, actually. Ooh, or we could, like... Ah, okay, now we're playing Crystalline Giant. Faux Shizzle. Nightmare Squirrel. Yeah, I think we play out the Crystalline Giant. Ooh. We could also play Primal Empathy. Let's see what kind of counter our Crystalline Giant gets. Reach. Alright. No attacks. Yeah, our opponent has 2 cards in hand. This Essence Scatter might not get used. But we will start drawing cards. Or, worst case, like putting counters on our Brushwaggs. I'll take 8. I'll take 5. I'm totally okay taking 5 as well, because we have Honey Mammoth in hand. We could step Kahira, that's true. I think getting the Primal Empathy out is good. But stepping Kahira does sound like something I want to do. Fronland. No, I wanna step Fronland Felidar. Oh no, this is really bad for us. This one. Okay. That's so bad for us. Because we can't step anything anymore. Because they just tap all of our creatures. Okay. I want this Crystalline Giant to get hexproof, please, and thank you. That's like hexproof. Super not, but it's like hexproof. We might be dead. Opponent has done a really good job of playing around our Essence Scatter to a suspicious extent. Yeah, this seems real good. I don't know. I mean, we're going to start drawing 2 cards of Primal Empathy, so hopefully we draw a ram through. Then we can kill it, and hopefully we won't die. Oh my gosh, yeah, that seems very good. Oh, yuck. It's just 3 mana tap a creature. Oh. No! Okay, we're defo dead now. We're gonna skip that one up. Okay, when your opponent has an absurd like combination of rares, then we just kind of lose. All right. Yeah. Who? Go figure. Our blue-red deck. Okay, well we lost that one, but it means we can draft again. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. I super appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe for more draft content basically every day. And if you're on Twitch, stick around because I'm just going to start a draft right after I end this recording.